Then it's LeBron James. And it's Haslam in at the force. The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. And the foul called on Daniel Green. That's his first foul.
That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
Here's Bosch. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
You know, a big part of why the Spurs were so good last season, guys, was that they were able to finish games strong. You think a group of vets might run out of gas, but the opposite was true with this group. They turned it up down the stretch and were one of the most productive teams in the league in terms of fourth quarter points.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And Doris Burke caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. Doris?
We talked about their defensive game plan, and he said, for Dwayne Wade, you've got to make him a jump shooter and not fight for his pump fakes. When you do that, it's a foul or he's going to go right by you for the dunk. Kevin, Wade known for that deadly shot fake. We'll see if they can stay disciplined.
Thanks again, Doris. Well, Clark, a big part of why the Spurs were so good last year in the fourth was because they have so many options when possessions, Steve, start getting critical and the game is tight.
Well, no question. You got Parker to create off the dribble. You can always throw it into the low post to Duncan. But on top of that, you've got a roster full of guys who understand how to play the game and know how to play each other. Just the experience that this group has gained together over the years, I think, allows them to execute under pressure.
Now here is Haslam. Deflects the pass. Here's Chalmers. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. We play just over a minute here in the first. Now here's Parker. Passes to Green. Back to Parker. Outside Leonard. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. He feeds it to Duncan. That is good. Miami with the ball. 4-point game. Dishes it to Haslam. Leonard with the steal. Pass to Parker. They kick it out to Green. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Boy, this is a neat story, guys. Danny Green was undrafted out of North Carolina. And another nice find for perhaps the best organization in all of sports, the San Antonio Spurs. He's an excellent three-point shooter, over 40% from three-point range for his career. He helps that team spread the floor, and that energizes their high-powered offense.
And Green, nice versatility, too. Not just an outside shooter.
No, he's an excellent defensive player. In fact, Greg Popovich calls upon him to often guard the opponent's best wing player. So for Green, a two-way player, guy who can get it done at both ends of the floor.
He'd have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Wade kicks to LeBron. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You know, every great player needs someone to push them to be better. LeBron said last year that, that's what Kevin Durant does with him. And I think he works as hard as he does, knowing that Durant is coming to try to take his spot as the best player in the league.
He misses the free throw. And going back to LeBron for the time being, he's solidified Clark is standing, I think everyone would agree, as the best player in the NBA.
Well, how about 4 league MVP trophies to his credit? One of only 5 players in league history to win that many. One of only a few players to be both MVP of the league and MVP of the finals in the same year.
Wow.
So, enough said.
He's off on the second.
You know, part of being a championship team is having the talent first and foremost, but then managing the minutes of that talent. The Heat, I thought, did a nice job monitoring the minutes of the big 3 throughout the season and playoffs last year.
And Haslam kicks to LeBron. Leonard with the steal. Parker against LeBron. The drive by Green. Kept alive. Outside Leonard. Feeds it to Parker. Kicks it to Green. Leonard with a screen on Chalmers. Back to Parker. Second chance shot. And another shot. That's blocked by Haslam. The pass to Chalmers. Shoots from the baseline. Great tee that time from Green. As you said, Clark, the big three in their prime, but really, you want them to just get their work in during the season, not exhaust themselves before they make it to the playoffs.
I thought, Kevin, along those lines, I thought by the end of last season, Miami was exhausted. And once you try to win a third title in a row, the emotional fatigue and exhaustion really becomes a factor. So this is going to be interesting to watch all year.
Matt Bonner, he's checked in for San Antonio. DL comes in for Tim Duncan. There's the pick. Green kicks to Leonard. Back to Green. The dish to Parker. Outside Leonard. Pass to Diaz. Now the feed to Leonard. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
You know, Heat head coach Eric Spoelstra worked his way up from the very bottom in that organization. I mean, he got his start as a video coordinator, and through years of hard work and dedication, has really become an outstanding coach.
And Mario Chalmers gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. A different look now for San Antonio. Ginobili comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Bellinelli in for Daniel Green. We've got 1:48 left in the first. Bellinelli gets the bucket. And back to Coach Eric Spoelstra as a guy who got his start as a video coordinator, picking the game apart. Steve, he's very comfortable with the new advanced stat movement, analytics in the NBA.
Yeah, I've had a chance to speak with him quite a bit. He says that the way they use advanced stats is just as a conversation piece in the coaching room. Their analytics department will bring them various information, and it will force them to ask questions, which is very healthy for a coaching staff to do. .124 left to play in the first. No one near him. Miami grabs the miss. And here's LeBron outside. But they recover it. Here's Allen. Here's Anderson. Rejected by Diaz.